Greetings YouTube, this is LordVon216 here again, or Joshua Riper, as you guys know me on the forums. Today I am doing a comparison / review of my new Vaders Vault blade, which is down here at the bottom. Oh, it just fell over. Let's try that again. Alright, so I have it marked off, one's with the dust cap, that's the Vaders Vault, and then there's the Saberforge. Both of them have bullet tips, and initially, taken out of the package, I was very, very surprised with how light this blade is. And it blew me away, because I was expecting it to be like, I'm so used to how heavy the V4 Infinity Edge blade is with Saberforge, to where to pick this up and see how light it was pretty insane. I actually asked them to sand down the first 2 inches of the blade to better fit inside of an MHS blade holder, because for some reason my blade holder has a problem of blades fitting really snugly. So overall, if anybody that on this group knows about the Saberforge and Vaders Vault, their blades are a little different. It seems like with Saberforge, which is the top one here, their blades are mostly, what's the word I'm looking for? Frosted. It's got a nice, smooth finish. And with the tips for a Saberforge blade, they're threaded. While Vaders Vault, I believe, are glued. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the interesting thing I found with the Saberforge blade is it doesn't have a smooth finish. It's very rough and grainy. And I think that's because they use a different diffusing, and I believe that's because they use a different diffusing method. It's a little bit more, it's actually a lot more transparent than a Saberforge blade, which surprised me and kind of worried me at first, but I'm using my Vaders Vault blade as more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, show and display blade. So that way I can show it off, people want to see the lightsaber, yada, yada, yada. While the Vaders Vault blade, I believe I'm going to be using more for all-out dueling purposes, because... Give me 1 second and I will show you. This is hard to do with one hand, so give me 1 second. Alright, as you can see, the one on the left is the Vaders Vault blade, while the one on the right is a Saberforge. Now, you can probably see how fucked up it looks, or messed up it looks on the inside of the Saberforge blade. That is not their fault. That is mine. The end of the film got crinkled because the glue came loose. I pulled it out a little bit and I cut it off. That's not on them, that's me. And I actually screwed it up a little bit because I cut too much off. While the Vaders Vault blade, you can see straight down it. That's because this is brand new. Also came with a little dust cap, so that's very cool. Alright, I'm going to cut it here real quick, and then I will first pop in the Saberforge blade, so that way you guys can see that first. Alrighty, so I have my Vaders Vault... God, I can't speak tonight. I have my Saberforge blade. You can tell that it is Saberforge because A, it's got a lot of markings around the blade to show that I have been using this, and it's a bit thicker. So let me try and do this with one hand. Sorry for the really messed up jarring. Alright, here we go. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to set you guys down for a split second. Just want to make sure this goes in correctly, because right now I'm doing this by myself. I am not going to be tightening the blades down just yet. I will be doing that when I do my darkness shots. Okay, so here it is, all set up, looking pretty. You can see Kylo Ren over there. Alright, let's get started up. So this is the Saberforge Infinity Edge V4 blade. I made sure to power my if I could speak correctly, to charge my saber completely before doing this, because I wanted to give a fair comparison. I would be using it with 2 sabers, but I do not have another lightsaber. This is the only one I've got, so I do apologize for any inconsistencies. I'm trying to do the best I can. But enough rambling, let's get it fired up. Okay, so this is a V4 Infinity Edge. Very impressive. In person, it's very impressive. On camera, it looks damn great. I have no problems with the Infinity Edge blade. It has served me well. The one thing I'm noticing though is I was going to say there was a washing of color, but that was just my eyes playing tricks on me. But from the tip all the way down to the emitter, it's a straight solid color. Everything is there. The light goes straight to the edge of the blade, as the name implies, and it's bright. It is actually very bright for a thick wall blade. I'm very impressed with it. So I'm going to pause I'm going to shut this off. All right, I'm going to pause the video off and then insert the Vader's Vault blade. Now, I have not actually done a night shot of the Vader's Vault blade yet. I just got that today. So what you're going to be seeing is what I'm going to be seeing for the first time. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Here is the Vader's Vault and blade. I'm very excited to see how this looks. This is really hard to do with one hand. If I could hold the camera straight. Sorry about that. There we go. And it fits beautifully, beautifully. Thank you, Vader's Vault, for staying at 2 inches. Now, boys and girls, you're going to be seeing it along with me, exactly what this looks like. Instantly, it is brighter. I will give them that. It is much, much brighter. It looks like down here, if you can kind of see it. No, it's just in person. In person, there's a little bit of a... it looks like the diffuser doesn't make it all the way to the end of the blade, or maybe that's just how this is. I'm not sure. But... full color. It actually, on camera, looks a lot fuller. Like, it looks like it's a fuller blade. In person, the red is actually a deeper color. Like, I'd say it's about... what you're actually seeing is... about that, but a tad darker. But yeah, it's very impressive, and just a little bit of light. It's very impressive. I'm very impressed with this. So I'm going to pause this yet again, insert the Vader's Vault blade, and then these ones I will be tightening the blade down a little bit, give it a couple of swings, and we'll see how it looks in the dark. Hey, welcome back. I actually have my beautiful fiance, Christy Palmer, holding the camera for me, so that way I can do this, because trying to do this with one person, it's difficult. So, as I said, up first we have the Saberforge Infinity Edge V4 blade, which is the one I have right here on the right, just to show that it actually is it, and I'm not being unfair. Can you get the thickness? Mm-hmm. All right. Just doing that so that way you guys can't say, oh, he's switching the blades out, or it's the same blade. That's not what my channel is about. I try and do unbiased, fair reviews. So, this review is not an attack against Saberforge. It is not an attack against Vader's Vault. It is my opinions on who I personally has a better blade. So now that we got the Infinity Edge tightened down, I'm going to kill the light. I'm going to see how it looks in the dark. Alright, here we go. Very bright. As you can see, it damn near lights up almost the entire room. That's the one thing I love about this. Oh, I should mention, the LED I'm running inside of this is a Tri-Cree XPE2, which is red, red, white, with white being the flash on clash. And fully charged, damn, that's bright. So, that's the Infinity Edge blade. As you can see, even in dark, even in the dark, it's got a very evenly lit blade. It's got the pointed tip that's shine through, or at least a little bit. It's a little marked up because of my blades, because of how much I use it. But yeah, I'll turn the lights back on, switch out the blades, and I'll be right back.
Just to explain, even though it's a red blade, it does appear orange on the camera a little bit.
Alright, so we're back, and I have the... what is this again? Oh, Vader's Vault. Yeah, right. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Anyway, as I mentioned before, I actually had them sand down the first 2 inches of the blades. That way it easily slides inside of the MHS emitter. Pull off the dust cap. Oh, I have read, you should be very careful with removing these dust caps, as Vader's Vault does not glue in the film to the blades, which I actually do like. They do that so that way if you're going to insert the blade or remove the dust cap, it doesn't stay crinkled up. Especially when you're twirling or doing some light dueling, the blade, the film won't crinkle up like it will if it's glued down. So, make sure that's tidy in there. Alright, first off, before I get into kill the lights, this is so much lighter than the Infinity Edge blade. This is literally, it feels light as a feather. I really like that. If I would actually imagine a real lightsaber having any mass, I wouldn't imagine it having so much density. I would imagine it even being weightless or something with a little bit of weight, depending on what type of energy the blade's made of. But anyway, let's kill the lights. Let's see how this looks in the dark. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Vaders Vault blade. And let's see how it looks. Oh, I gotta power it. Hold on. Wow. Color me impressed. It is much brighter than the Infinity Edge. They're both 36. Well, technically the Saberforge blade is a 37 inch, but that's going to be cut down to 36 inches because of, like I said, the film being screwed up. So I'm going to cut an inch off of that. But they're relatively both the same length. But this is nuts. It is insane how much brighter and lighter this is. I am very impressed with this. And the flash on flash is stupidly, blindingly bright. That's nuts. Overall, I'm impressed with both blades. Both blades are impressive, but if I had to pick a personal preference, I'd have to go with the Vaders Vault blade. The reason why is because it's lighter and it shows off more of the color. I mean, come on, that's stupidly ridiculous. That flash on flash is literally lighting up my entire house. I have a very small apartment, and that's.
Oh, it's not small. It's
lighting it up. I mean, even the blade is lighting up more of the room, in person anyway, than the Saberforge blade. Now, not to knock Saberforge. Saberforge makes fantastic blades. I will continue to buy blades from them. But I think, as I said earlier, I think I'm going to keep those more of a
heavy dueling.
A heavy dueling blade. While Vaders Vault is more of costuming. And just showing it off, saying, hey, you know, I got a lightsaber, check this out. But, yeah, I think I'm going to conclude my review with that. Overall, I would give Vaders Vault 10 out of 10. I'm highly impressed. I will be buying more blades from them. And hopefully when my tax returns come around, I can actually, sorry for the jarring on the camera. Hopefully when my tax returns come, I can actually get their Graphics, which I'm really hoping to get. Because who doesn't want a freaking Graphics? I'm pretty sure Shameen will agree with me on that one. Every saber collector has to have a Graphics. But anyway, I've rambled on and off. This is Lord Vaughn 216, aka Joshua Wiper, signing out. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see me do next. Share this video if you think it might help someone else out that's looking for a new blade to buy. And I will see you all next time.